that this was just about learning YouTube, but this week it exposed something far bigger. I'm going to tell you everything I've learned, and you might be shocked by a few things. I broke my nail this weekend. Hey, it's me. You're perfectly imperfect YouTuber. I'm trying to open this with a hair clip. Hang in there with me, because this isn't a polished, curated space. As you can tell, we're learning in real time. This is a lived-in space. I am starting over at 43. I'm not burning down my life, though. That's not what we're doing. We're just learning new things, starting a new career, going back to school, learning YouTube, moving. I have a ton of transitions. I'm becoming an empty nester. It's just a lot all at once. So why not take up some new hobbies? Prepare myself for the empty nest syndrome, right? So if you're in a messy bun, that's okay. I have an everything hair washing kind of day. And if you're in your sweatpants and barely hanging on and holding it all together with a cup of coffee, maybe you're on your second cup of coffee or energy drink. That's okay too. You're in the right place. I really thought this channel was just going to be all about my YouTube journey, learning, but I was shocked. It's really about what happens when you try something new. Your brain replays all the times that you thought you were going to fail. Fear kicks in. Fear is our worst enemy. But we're not too late, and we're becoming self-aware. So I'm no longer quitting on myself or giving up. I'm showing up even when no one else is clapping. I'm doing my skincare even on the days when I really don't want to. Starting over at any age is difficult, but I truly felt my age this week. Whew, YouTube is a beast, let me tell you. But I also learned that typically when things get hard, especially as we age, you can't teach old dog new tricks. We tend to give up on ourselves a little more. We say, oh, we're aging, it's okay. Whew. I have put my brain in overdrive this week, let me tell you. It has been a whole moment in itself. The lesson I learned right off the bat, as soon as I recorded the first video, is the behind the scenes work it takes. You're filming horizontal. The sizing is different. If you input your thumbnail and all the videos together into CapCut, it makes the video itself the wrong size, and it won't resize it because there's too many different sizes within one video because the thumbnail is a different size. My first video, I was in a box with a frame, but that was okay. I posted it anyway, imperfections and all, because it's not about showing up perfectly. I'm embracing my flaws in midlife. It is about just showing up. So that really takes me into the second lesson is there are 100 million YouTube channels. Only about 10 million of them have about 1,000 followers. So you really do have to be dedicated and in for the long haul. But anything worth having, you got to work for it. YouTube is the longest running platform. It is still viewed. It has the most views of any platform consistently. So if it's not impossible to build over here, it's a little more challenging. But once you do it, the payout, the benefits, so much better. They have not had any outages in the past 6 months. Knock on wood. I might be jinxing them. The third lesson is I've always been fairly good at Canva, but the thumbnails, they're different. You need to have a cute thumbnail that's going to catch. Titles are different over here on YouTube. So you definitely got to do some research, which brings me to lesson number 5. And the best way I can put it is when the girl shows up and the guy says, oh, I love you, look so natural. When it takes more effort to look natural, you want it to look effortless. You want it to look unpolished but polished all at the same time. It's crazy. And the 6th lesson that I learned is embrace the process. And that's what I'm doing, is embracing the process. Getting to know new people like yourself. You and I are connecting on a whole different level. I hope that if you're trying to change and grow and do something new, that you'll walk it with me. Messy, the middle is messy, but we're going to build over here, even if it's just one episode at a time, one click, one upload. Wherever you're wanting to grow at, whether it's a podcast, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, it takes time, patience. You're not behind. We're just learning new things in midlife. I tell you, going back to school for neuroscience, it has been the hardest thing of my life. My brain does not function the same way. But when we learn new things, like YouTube, and take patience and time and do our research and learn, I was impressed with some of the facts that I learned. If you have 1,000 subscribers, you're doing good over here. Because people don't hit the like button or comment or subscribe the way they do on other platforms. So whether you're new to YouTube or you've been around for a minute, if you've been around for a minute, I'll take all your tips and tricks down in the comments, because I had to have a conversation with my 17-year-old. I'm like, help me with these thumbnails. How do I get the chapters on my videos? Why am I in a box? Why is everything sized wrong? And she was laughing at me, to say the least. But it definitely was a mirror moment for me to realize I'm not too old to learn something new, and neither are you. So I hope that this video met you right where you're at, whatever you're learning new. Drop a heart down in the comments, because I want to get to know you too. And just stay sweet out there, and I'll see you next week. Love you.
Hey, it's me.